I always thought adults were geniuses that knew everything. I once asked my dad how waves at the beach were made. He said whales. I believed that for years. On this one I've gotta give props to your dad. He might not have known the answer, but he sure was a quick thinker. Next year they're gonna be a lot harder on you about this. And the rules only get more strict. Heard that at the end of every year in elementary school, but by high school the rules are much less strict. You on your own in college lol. My nana would say you're getting so tall whenever she saw me. I'm 5'1". Are you making fun of me, nana? Is that what's happening here? Maybe she is shrinking? That moths were the ghosts of butterflies. Cheers for that one, dad. Honestly, such a cool lie that I would tell my children. I was told in like 4th grade science that our blood was blue in our bodies on the way back to the lungs, that oxygen makes it red. My high school students still believed that until I set them straight. They were surprised that the blood in your veins was not blue despite what they see when looking at their wrists. I need to behave in school because I have a permanent record. Lol no. I was thinking about this the other day. Could you imagine if interviews brought up a permanent record from elementary school? Lol. We are almost there during a long car journey. One year my mom gave me and my sister each a Ziploc about a third full of jingling quarters and said each time you ask that question or get too loud I will take a quarter away. We were dead silent for the whole journey. Bad people / criminals never win. Sometimes they become president. That Saddam Hussein shot down Santa's sleigh with an anti-aircraft missile on Christmas Eve, 1990. My grandpa was a liar. Santa is alive and well. I'm curious as to why he felt the need to say that. What actually happened to Santa? Just eat the crust, it'll make your hair curly. My mom must have just been trying to make me appreciate those uneaten pizza corners. I was told that, and pickles put hair on my chest. I do have a quite hairy chest, so I haven't questioned it. If you keep making that face it'll freeze that way. Or if you look cross-eyes they'll get stuck that way lol. Cracking your knuckles is bad for you. Some adults genuinely believe that. My dad used to tell me that if I did not go to bed, McHucknall from Simply Red would come and get me. I still shudder when I see him now and I'm 37. Edit. Seems it not just me that cringes over McHucknall. This was my most upvoted comment ever. Thanks all for agreeing. My folks always told me if I didn't go to bed, Ted Nugent would get me. I thought there would be more quicksand. I was sure that stuff was going to be everywhere. This is going to sound silly, but I believed in the Sesame Street version of reality. It was really hard to reconcile the world as it actually is, and the world as it should be, if you side with the Sesame Street ethos. Star Trek: The Next Generation did that to me. Everyone was so competent and worked together professionally. Where TF are those adults? Science fiction is so out there, man. RDARE officer in elementary school said the reason marijuana was so dangerous is because the smoke never leaves your lungs. I had some BS told to me through DARE. Funny thing though, in 5th or 6th grade we had DARE come to our school and talk about drugs. They really made a big deal about weed, since it was viewed as so bad back then, but where I went to school isn't like the marijuana capital of the US now. Well, they had all of us kids write an essay on why drugs are bad, and why we will never do drugs. I have always been able to write very well, my degree is in English, lol. However, I wrote this amazing essay, and won a leather DARE jacket. I thought it was the most awesome thing ever. But I became a raver a few years later and definitely did my share of stuff lol. No idea where the jacket is. I never wanted to wear it, so I wouldn't ruin it. I wish I could find it and wear it to a party lol. That the bully slept with my mom. No such thing happened. He was such a liar. Hey buddy, it's me. Hate to break it to you. If you work hard and are loyal to your job, you'll get promoted and paid more. Disloyalty is the best way to make more money. They know you'll leave if they don't pay, and if they really don't pay, you just actually leave, because changing jobs is the best way to get a raise. That the boys cheese you because they like you. No, they were bullies. And best way to stop bullies is to just ignore them. Fight back is probably a way better solution. My math teacher telling me I wouldn't always have a calculator in my pocket. Then they're like, what if phones stop working? B******. If phones all stop working, then we have bigger problems than 9 plus 10. My grandpa told me he wouldn't swim with me at the beach because he's made of salt and he'll melt. I believed him. Total lie. He'd dissolve, not melt. Only people who work hard get ahead in life. Having worked for a place that was built on nepotism, I can tell you that is a straight up lie. Swallowed gum takes 7 years to digest. It does, it just doesn't wait around to be digested. I was raised as a Christian, and I was born with golden horse syndrome. They kept telling me that if prayed and practiced that mustard seed faith, that my deformities would suddenly disappear when I woke up one morning. That and I wouldn't be poor anymore. They always said I didn't pray hard enough. Wow. I cannot imagine what that must have been like. When they say things like this, it causes shame and resentment. How are you not meant to feel betrayed by God, or like it's personal? You deserved better than that. I was told in 2nd grade that I needed to know how to write in cursive, because that's how everyone writes as an adult. Lies. They should have just taught us how to write our full names in cursive, and be done with that. They never needed to spend an entire month on it. You'll understand when you are older. I'm almost 30 and still don't. Maybe you'll understand when you're older. Going commando is driving with the windows down. Victoria Day is to celebrate when Queen Victoria allowed women, by law, to wear bikini underwear, which is why it's called Victoria's Secret. Okay, this one is actually pretty funny. People will try to give me free drugs, duh. Yeah, I was super disappointed to find out that one isn't true later on in life, lol. That someday my prince will come. Thanks Disney. I wanted to name our new 3rd printer Snow White, because someday my prince will come at the last place I worked at and everyone just looked at me like I was stupid. You should ignore bullies. Also, don't fight back, because that makes you just as bad. Thanks mom. If you told lies your tongues turn blue, and when we hear the ice cream van playing its jingle it meant there wasn't any ice cream left. I was told if I peed in the pool the water would turn purple around me and everyone would now go, as I developed a good habit of not going pee in the pool.